And we're back. What's up, everybody? This video was made on Wednesday, November the 26th. I had to go back and do it because I didn't initially say it, but since there's an audio version of this now, I want to keep everything chronologically in order. So until I get better at doing that, I periodically got to go back and make a second video. So keep watching, keep listening for the real thing. It's going to start in like 2 seconds. I'm out. But not really. Just joking. All right. Just keep watching, keep listening. Peace. And we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Well Done coming at you live and a little crooked. Damn, camera's a little crooked, but try to readjust that. That's a little better. So, what's going on? I did get my new phone. You might notice the clarity in the camera, or not. But hey, it's actually holding a charge for longer than 20 minutes, and it can accept incoming phone calls, which is a big thing my last phone didn't do for the last month and a half. But I was determined to have these Black Friday sales come and all that crap, which I ordinarily don't care at all about, but this is pretty big deal, because phones are so expensive now. Allow me to hydrate myself ever so briefly before I continue. So good, so delicious. It's like a blueberry pre-workout thing, whatever. So we got the funniest comic in Texas going on tomorrow. I'm excited. Last year I tried to be a part of it, and I was super new, and I was ready to get on stage, but I wasn't really prepared to the level that I am right now. So whenever there's a moment you get an opportunity to do something, I'm always going to do my best. But I know my best now is 1,100,995 gazillion times better than it would have been if I would have tried. I don't want to enter something and not win. I want to enter everything and win. But I was chomping at the bits. I was really excited last year, but I'm obviously more excited this year because I didn't even get in to the contest last year. But yeah, so in all honesty, as far as competitions and contests go, I hate to say this, but it's true. A lot of contests, because it's not like point related. If it was like a sport or jiu-jitsu, and since it is art, it is subjective, and I get that. So my best hope is to have this work out in the best way possible, which of course would be winning, but really just getting more guys and gals to follow me on my social media, and I always follow them back, 100%. I know there's this weird thing that happens in social media where it's like, oh, I'm so important, you follow me, but you're not good enough, you're lower than me, so I'm not going to follow you back. That's what I interpret it as, and maybe that's just me, but you know what, because it is me, when somebody adds me on theirs, I add them right back. That way I can keep in touch with them. Plus, it's actually a smart thing to do, in all honesty. Because let's just say I want to send someone like a private message or something like that, for like a show coming out or whatever the case might be, and correspond with them. If they're on private, it's not going to happen. They're going to have to, if they're on private mode, then they are not going to be able to, or basically it's blocked. It's blocked. So it's not really going to let me communicate with them. They can see my stuff, but it doesn't really give me the ability to communicate back with them, or like their photos or something like that. So yeah, I really want to be interpersonal with everybody, just so they know me and I know them, and I see something good happen in their life and I can congratulate them. Or I know it sounds cheesy, but I mean it. I'll fix this once more. What's going on here? Is that a little better? Barely. Anyway, I'll fix it the second this video is done. Maybe I should just turn my head sideways like that. How does that sound? That doesn't look weird, right? So anyway, I'm joking. It's 4:46 in the morning. I got my audio, I call it an audio show now, but it's basically the exact version of this YouTube channel on audio. I'm gonna have to put in the date, like trim this video and throw the date in right after. You'll notice I'll have it set up after it's done. Yeah, so Funniest Comic in Texas is tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. I got my phone, which is great, so I'll be able to record it without issue. It's really been doing quite a damper, me not having a phone as far as comedy goes, because pretty much everything. You know, like you use your phone for navigation, use it for text messages and phone calls and communication and all sorts of shit. And damn flashlight, it has everything on it. That was a car, by the way. If you didn't never see one of those before, technically it's called a truck. Yeah, so I just want to do a quick little video just saying hi and everything. I didn't come to the gym early to start working out late. So I hope everybody has a really good day today. And I'm off the rest of this week, and I'm just really going to be focusing on comedy and writing and organizing and stuff like that. Because I really am soul focused. This is all I really want. So it's easy for me to obtain this goal, because I have several small and then larger and then grand things that I'm working on, all walking on this path towards getting it all, as far as towards comedy goes. But I don't want like 50 different things in 50 different directions. That's how I know I'm going to get it. Because I think the only way to really fully gain something, I'm sure it's possible other ways, is to be soul focused, which I am. I'm not distracted with anything else. Like I love jiu-jitsu. If I could just do comedy and jiu-jitsu, I'd be extremely happy. Anyway, what I'm getting at is I'm not doing like tournaments for jiu-jitsu, you know? I'm not being pulled in different directions. Yeah, I have a day job. But yeah, as far as being soul focused, the second that I finished working my day job, which I am off all this week, like I said, but I flipped that switch, and that's when I actually say my day begins, because that's when I can actually start working on something towards me, for me, that I really want, and I'm pursuing and working on. So anyway, I hope everybody liked this video. You can check me out on, weird to say, but it's true now, iTunes, Spotify, any audio platform that you have, and you can just check me out. It's on Benja Well Done's Waiting for the World. If you just looked in Benja Well Done, Benja Well Done, WELLDONE, you'll be able to find me. And it's just the audio version of this channel. So anyway, I hope you liked it. Stay black, and I'll talk to you later. I'm Benja Well Done. Out. Peace. And we're back. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday, November the 29th. The video is going to start in just a couple seconds. I didn't say what the date was, so chronologically, in order so everybody understands, I said that I would go back and do this. So here I am. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy watching it, and hope you love listening to it. Take care. See you soon. Keep watching, listening. Peace. And we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Well Done coming at you live. I'm sure the video looks a little bit different now that I got my new phone. So that's always great. Anyway, so oh shit. Phone may be new, but the stand thing I still gotta fix for my car mount. We're gonna keep going. Look at that, the spontaneity of the moment. Anyway, so the results of the Funniest Comic in Texas. I thought that it was actually going to be based off of like judging and stuff. You're gonna have to bear with me until I can fix this. For those that are just listening, my camera is going all over the place. So anyway, so for the funniest comic in Texas, I was pretty sure it was like going to be based off of judging, not like a bringer where it's like you bring as many people as you can, and you know, based off of how many people vote for you, which are, again, the audience is only going to be people that were brought for the show, not just like a random audience. Were the ones that are going to say whether you advance or not. Well, when I found that out, and I knew that I'm going to try to fix this as I'm going, but anyway, when I found that out and I knew that I hadn't brought anybody, and one person brought like 30 people, another person brought like 25, or whatever the case was, it was all broken up into groups, and I get that. So was the in short, I wasn't selected to advance in the funniest comic in Texas. However, just logically looking at the situation, did the actual funniest comic win? Maybe. It was this one guy and another guy, but coincidentally enough, they also brought the most amount of people. So could you say that they were the funniest? It's possible. Could be coincidental that they happen to have the most amount of people, but it's also that key ingredient of having the most amount of people that got them to advance. So, you know, to be honest, I had some really, I don't really have a clue what I had. I had some sort of food to where I just felt like I was completely, like, I was getting dehydrated, and I didn't have any like taste, and I was just feeling absolutely just beyond awful about an hour and a half before the contest started. But when I got there and I found out that that's how they were doing the judging. So basically at the end of the show, you took out your like phone or whatever, really, and you went to their website and you voted, and you can only vote once. So if there was an audience of 100, one person brought 30, one person brought 20, and then 10, and then 8, and then 5, whatever. It would show. It was like a survey, and it polled. What's nice about having judges is it has nothing to do about the popularity, and also in my humble opinion, I feel like the audience can enjoy it more, because it was interesting when there were groups of, when it was like one guy would go on stage, and he would say a joke, all of his people, everybody might laugh, you know. But there were some situations where no matter what the joke was, you could tell who brought who, because just that table was laughing. You know what I mean? So I fortunately was able to make everybody laugh on multiple occasions, and that meant a lot more to me because I didn't bring any of them. So yeah, that meant a lot to me. And also, what I did, what I always do when I got there, I shook a lot of hands, met a lot of people, and I got their contact info so I could, you know, get up with them and have them come to a show of mine at a later date. And then after, I did pictures with people. So in the long ball aspect, I won. I did, 100%, because that. Exchanging of the information and meeting the people and everything, that's what's going to make me remembered and be able to contact those people for future later dates. As a matter of fact, some of the people that were there I actually had already previously met, but they were guests of someone else, but they still took pictures with me and put me on their Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, that was great. So in the short run of things, I didn't win. In the long run of things, I did the best. And that's my humble opinion, because as far as I'm aware, I mean, I would have known. I'm telling you right now, nobody else was out there shaking hands and meeting everybody, doing what I'm doing. And that's fine. They can do whatever they want. That's just what I do. And it helps me tremendously to really be able to, like, contact with, not contact, but like, kind of relate, in a sense, to my audience and the people that I'm meeting with. That way I can have like a resounding hello and everything, because nobody came to see me. Again, because they were all brought by other people. And I also feel like there's a weird dynamic that happens when it's like a crowd voted who's the funniest. If the guy, I did this one contest one time in Baltimore, literally once, and this was many years ago. And in short, what happened was this guy he was at a local college, and he brought his whole fraternity, and he did not do good at all, but he won. Now the difference is the guys who won were, I would hope, they were genuinely funny. But back to me not feeling that great at all, I was literally stationed like right by the bathroom / the bar for everybody's set, so I don't really have a clue how well they did. That's not what I focus on. I focus on myself, and I always focus on raising the bar within myself. But with that being mentioned, it would be silly and ridiculous to not notice the fact that the two people that won, with no hate, just being honest, are also the people that brought the most. So maybe they did do the best, maybe not, but the key factor was that's how they were voting. What the heck is going on with these people? They're not driving forward. It's a green light, for what it's worth. That's how they were voting, and that's how they were selected. So, yeah, but that's just how it went. It wasn't the biggest thing. It was just the next big thing. So, yeah, that was in a nutshell. Now, right now, I'm on my way to go buy a portable amplifier on wheels, so that I can continue doing comedy where and when I want, as I want, without. Plus, it's great. I can start my own open mic and stuff, and I'll actually have like a way of providing the music if a venue doesn't have one. It's on wheels. It's very big. It's large enough. It's very light. It's going to be great. So I'm on my way to buy that and some small groceries right now. So, oh, I did it again. I'm going to make another, you're going to notice that the date will be said before it, but I actually noticed well after it. I didn't actually say the date. And today's date, for what it's worth, you'll hear it the second time, is Saturday, November the 29th. I got to do that for the audio version of the show. That way people understand, like, a few days had passed or something like that, so. Well, anyway, I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Just keep watching. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram. It's all at Benja, Benja, just short for Benjamin and well done. But the words together like, hey, good job, well done. Job well done. What else? I got dates. Well, I got date. I have a show December the 8th. It's on a Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be all brand new material. I'm really working on doing like a 25-minute set, which is going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. So, but right now I'm really just focusing on minutes between like 5 to 15, because I already know it's after that. And, all I really want to do today is just get back to my house and continue to build my bit, build my material. So, I'm just a side note, I'm really starting to get a lot better with promoting, as far as using, now that I have like my new phone and everything. It took me like almost 2 hours to figure out how to do everything on like Facebook and Instagram, between like making a flyer and a video and something that pops and fonts and all this other stuff. But after the last like week or so, I've really gotten it down. So now I know how to like reuse images and pictures and stuff, and be able to make videos and just really just stand out from what everybody else is doing in the promotion world, and the frequency, which is a minimum of one daily. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm getting a lot better at that. And unfortunately, it's consumed a lot of minutes, a lot of hours to get better at it, but I've got it down to a science now. maybe not a complete science, but a science enough to where I don't have to spend as long to do it, whereas before, this whole last week, I have. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I got some big stuff that I'm still working on here and back. I told my wife about it, about going to Los Angeles and being able to perform there. I'll know about that mid-December, which is just in about like 2 weeks. So I really believe that I can do it. I believe in myself, and just keep watching this. Keep watching me and watching this, how this turns out, because you know, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm resilient, and I think I've said about 46,000 times, but I have a really good support system, and the biggest part of that support system is myself. I really do believe that a sense of conflict, for me, stylistically at least, I believe that an area or areas of conflict actually make me better, such as, for example, having a day job. I want to transition out of that day job into comedy, then I would have to be busting my ass. That's like a time conflict. I mean, it's not a conflict of time or conflict of interest. What I'm saying is, like, knowing that I have those hours filled up makes me want to condense more once I'm done work, after work hours, because I know that time, those minutes, those hours, those days are very limited. You know, that's the exact reason I've said this in a prior video, that I always set my alarm for like 2 hours prior to 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. or whatever the hour is, so that I can get the required rest that I will feel comfortable having my day with. But I set my alarm even on the weekends when I'm not doing my day job work, because these are the minutes and those are the hours that I have most to contribute to myself towards comedy. So anyway, I hope you liked this video, and yeah, just keep on watching and get ready for greatness. That sounds cheesy, it sounds dumb, but yeah, I'm very, very eager to always do better. But I don't think low of myself, but I don't think highly of myself to have an ego. So I'm pushing for actions, not hoping for good intentions. So anyway, hope everybody has a beautiful day today. Thanks again for your time. I'm Benja. Well done. Check me out. Peace.